Have you ever noticed that people will carry in their car a fire extinguisher, a first aid kit, fishing kit, extra water bottles, some snacks, their damn poodle? But as soon as they hear that I carry more than one self-defense tool, they look at me like I stood up on the Thanksgiving dinner table and I took a dump on the turkey. And I don't do that anymore. So let me explain to you why I carry more than one self-defense tool. And it's not because I'm a maniac. It's not because I'm looking for violence. Because I'm not. I've had more than enough action in my life. Now I will defend my peace to the death. And that's precisely why I carry the tools that I carry. So let me explain. I carry typically, now this will change from time to time, but I carry a 38 on my side in a VersaCarry holster. It's a simple 38 special made by Rock Island. It's the M200. Yes, it's a $200 revolver, and I've been carrying it for about 6 years now and never had an issue. As a matter of fact, I liked it so much that I got another one. Not because I expect this one to fail, but because for $200, why not? See, I don't understand the idea. I don't get the concept of why you would carry around a $1,500 1911. Ask yourself what you're carrying for. Are you carrying for self-defense? Because if you do have to use that, I hope you never do, but if you do, the cops are going to confiscate it and you're never going to see it again. So why the fuck would you carry your favorite gun for self-defense? See, you're carrying your barbecue gun for show. That's what's going on. You know, my philosophy is don't use anything for self-defense that I'm going to miss. So that's why I carry another $200 gun, which is my Ruger LCP. It's a little 380, it fits in my pocket, weighs a little more than a couple packs of cigarettes, I'd say. I don't even notice it during the day. It doesn't print, not really. And you know, you can carry it pretty much anywhere. I carry it in basketball shorts. It's so light and so flat. It has no it's very, very tiny. As a matter of fact, I had to get an extension on the magazine so I could get more than 2 fingers on the grip. That being said, every time I pull the trigger, it goes bang. And that's all I'm looking for in a little gut shooter like this. This is my backup now. This is for up close and personal, which is where most violent encounters happen. You know, and I could get disarmed and someone could get the drop on me and take my gun and think they have me unarmed. A lot of different scenarios could happen. And you know that. That's why you carry a fire extinguisher, a first aid kit, a sewing kit, a fucking fishing kit. You're kitted out, but you're on my nuts about carrying more than one weapon. And I get it. Self-defense isn't pretty. You know, and I'm not carrying these things because I want violence. It's quite the opposite. I would love to avoid the worst case scenario whenever possible. Sometimes just walking with the confidence, with the aura of someone who is comfortable taking their own self-defense in their hands, it sort of shows, and criminals tend to notice. So I think that you can avoid the situations before they even happen sometimes just by concealed carrying, because lions don't want, you know, the strong ass buffalo that's going to take their eye out and break their neck. They want a weak little baby gazelle that's lagging behind. So, you know, they don't want to fight. Certainly not a gunfight. And that's why I open carry my revolver when I do carry it. I don't always carry it because sometimes I can't. Sometimes I'm going into a government building or whatever and gotta be a little more discreet. And yeah, fuck free zones. Those are just fish in a barrel zones. Moving on to the knives, I will typically have a switchblade stiletto in either pocket, sometimes just one, but usually two. Because again, you can get disarmed, you can lose one, you can drop one. Might not have the luxury of being able to bend down and pick it up. I might have to pull out another one very fast. Not likely, I know. I'm not thinking I'm John Wick over here, believe me. But ugly things do happen, and they happen more frequently. And it's not getting better anytime soon. So, as I always say, if you're prepared, you don't have to be scared. And that brings me to my buck knife, which is always on my belt. That's my workhorse. That's the one that I use for prying things and punching holes and things. You know, the heavy duty work, you know, because the stilettos, those are more just for their penetration tools, okay? Let's put it like that. They don't have a whole lot of versatility. They're not made to be multi-tools. They're made to be self-defense tools. So, for that, they are excellent choices in my opinion. And for everything else, I got the buck. And moving on now to, and you go ahead and laugh all you want, boys, pepper spray. It's nice to have something between a harsh word and a bullet. Not every situation calls for a knife. You could be in way over your head and still not justifiably be able to use force. It varies wildly from state to state. Where I live, we have no duty to retreat and castle doctrine. But that doesn't guarantee just because someone breaks into your home and you smoke them that you're going to get off the hook. And even if you do, you don't want to go down that road. You're going to be in a police station for about 12 hours. You're going to be asked a whole bunch of uncomfortable questions. You're going to be hated by the family. You're going to be an enemy now. You're going to have enemies. You might even have to move and change careers. It's not nothing taking a life. So I carry pepper spray. If some, couple goons corner me, they're more than I can handle. I don't necessarily want to fillet them like a fish, so pepper spray. Get out of the situation, move on with your life. I've got nothing to prove. I just want to get home to my family. And that's where I want you guys to be too. So that's why I'm sharing this with you, and I hope someone took something away from this, and hope you all stay sharp out there.